So, hello guys, and welcome back to another video. So, this is going to be yet again about the new Zenless Zone 0 private server by Xeondev. Now, last time we took a look at the 1.5 version of it. It was very incomplete. However, for this version, which is 1.6.2, he added the ability to basically play commissions. Now, there are still some of them that will not work. In fact, they will lock up. And in fact, if you play like the easy mode, none of them are going to work, at least in my experience. So this is going to be like a list of quests that are confirmed to work or not work. So the ones with the X do not work, like this one for instance, but the ones with the check mark, they do work. And this is in hard mode, so not easy mode. I should also mention that I'm on Linux right now, and you can do it on Windows also, but it's not easy to set it up. So this is basically the terminal that I have. And yeah, it's a big mess, but I got it working. So anyway, let's give it a shot. So there's not much to it, but you'll see. I'm playing with like my PS5 controller, so this should be easy. But before we try to start any commissions, let's just go around. And I should mention that if you want to try this out, do not talk to any of the people outside. It will just lock up the game, and then it will freeze and then ask you to log in again. Now you can talk to like the dog, but obviously there's no point in doing that. I haven't tried like Mew Mew because I'm afraid it will lock up. But I think actually, I'm not even sure that you can go to other places. Well, you can play the commissions, as I said earlier, but I'm not sure if you can. Let's try it. Yeah, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So unfortunately, we're still stuck, for the most part, in like a video store. So I guess I did try the VR mode, and just like the previous version, that also works here as well. So yeah, well, I won't bother with that. So story mode, I just need to check if this is going to work. So the path of the proxy does not work, so we should not do that. Earlybird ticket to safety does work, so we can try that one instead. And so for some reason, oh, there she is. There she is. Can be. And then I don't know. You can choose anyone else, to be honest. There's no sound effects or voices. That's apparently an issue with like the private beta. Yeah, I mean this boss, even the hard mode, isn't going to be very hard for like our characters. Still all get hit though, because there's no sound effects or sound clues or whatever, so it's a bit harder to play. The videos are working, which we couldn't really do on the last version. It's pretty odd to play this game without any sound effects. They also stated that some of the missions may actually crash once you've completed them. So, let's try chapter 6. So, according to the guide right here, most of them do not work. So it's only Clash of Destiny, Tracing the Battlefield. I'm not sure what S11 log means. I don't think I'll try this one. Maybe it means it crashes after we play it. So let's try a Clash of Destiny. And of course we just select the... I could have saved the preset, but whatever. Oh shit, no, I did not want to do that. I forgot how to use this. Because I'm playing on my PC right now, but I mostly play this game on my PS5. Doesn't matter though. There we go. Let's see. So far, so good actually. It's just missing like the most of the story mode. So the normal progression and you know the other tasks, but the main game at least is working, which is quite impressive. And I would like to have a version eventually that's based off the retail version and not the beta version, because no sound effects and no voices are I mean, it's really annoying. I mean, it is playable, but I think there's a way to separately download the voices. But obviously, since this is 1.6, it may not have all of them, especially for like the new characters. I do like the trigger character. She's pretty cool. And I'm not sure if it's supposed to do that. This one at least is a bit more of a challenge. But you know, without the sound clues, it's a bit hard to play. At least for me anyway. I don't just rely on visual clues. Because sometimes I may not be facing the enemy and that's hard. No. I didn't want to do this character, that's fine. Oh. Oh, you got ultimate. Boom. Oh shit. I think we're done. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Wow, that's not too bad at least. Let's check the file again. So for chapter 6, we're pretty much done because I mean there's this one right here, but I don't want to risk crashing the game. And you know, it's just these two anyway, so yeah, that's unfortunate. There's rally, so one says loads but can't progress. Well, that's bad, so obviously we shouldn't do that. Chapter 4. Yeah, well, let's try chapter 5. And I think it's in combat, so let's check. So, Operation Purge. No, it's not this one, my bad. So, it's emergency retrieval, and it does work. So, okay. But unfortunately, it's going to be quite easy. So, let's play with the girls. Okay, well, my bad. I forgot to remove it. My bad. Manager, blah blah blah. I'm not sure I even got this far into like my main accounts for the game. I think I'm like in chapter 4 and not chapter 5. I could be wrong though. I need to check again. It's been a while since I seriously played this game on my main account. I did try to get like the some of the new characters recently, but that's pretty much it. And as you could tell from like my last stream, I'm not a really serious player, so to speak. I just play the game because I enjoy it. That's pretty much it. And that's still the case right now. I swear though that the last private server thing, there were sound effects at least. Here there's neither sound effects or voices, which is, I don't know, it kind of dampers the experience. Here we go again. But yeah, I mean, this is too easy. I think I'm in hard mode. So, yeah. It's here. Yeah. I'm not too interested in like the story, at least right now, because obviously I can only see like one part of it. Okay, so let's check the README file again. So I mean, yeah, I mean, chapter 5 doesn't have a lot of difficult missions, so to speak. It was mostly like chapter 6. And I don't want to lock up the game, so yeah. Let's check maybe. I'm checking like the chapter 1 thing, and I should note that none of the exploration levels or well, commissions actually work. I tried one of them and it just crashed the game. So, well, let's just chapter 2. And chapter 2, Grace Frankenstein. Does it work? Yes, it does. Let's see. Trigger. I'm playing it as the new characters because obviously I know you guys are going to be interested in those. Yeah, so that's the girl I got for like the current version right now. And I did not know how to play as her when I was playing like the private server, which is unfortunate. So, well, I mean, I just noticed that they're all electric, so maybe not a good idea. Maybe Bibbly. Attack. she does a lot more damage than Billy, that's for sure. Yeah, I mean, I would play as Billy if he was just dealing like more damage, but I don't know. That's why I'm not playing as much as I would like with him, but it seems like Trigger at least would be like a nice middle ground, so to speak. Okay, so you can hold the square button and then just shoot just like that. Destroy ultimates. There we go. Oh, that's very good. And you can even dodge, which is cool. Yeah, cool. That's pretty good so far. This the private server. I'm just going to go around and see if I missed anything else. But at least for like the commissions, well, some of them work, but at least you can play the game. So let's see. Yeah, and obviously, this doesn't work. So what's gonna happen if you like talk to someone, or you try to do like an unsupported feature to constantly like loop like that forever? Then eventually, it will ask you to relog into the game or restart the game. I think you should restart the game because it's not going to do anything. Yeah, unfortunately we have to wait. So while this gets unstuck, I'm gonna check for like the other missions. So yeah, it seems at least for like chapter 3, 4, 5, and even the first one, if you play it on hard mode, as long as you don't do like the first missions, or like, well, it seems that it's mostly the rank up missions that just cause issues. So yeah, so yeah, if you do reconnect like what I did here, it will not do anything, and that's because he basically has not implemented the feature. And I can see why, because it's not that useful. It is only useful if you want to earn money and stuff. Okay, logging again. I should note that sometimes when you try the private server, there might be no commissions that appear. If that happens to you, then go into like the options, log out, and then log in again, and then the commissions should appear. Uh, they should appear on like the HDD. So let me show you what I mean by that. So let's go to the HDD. So yeah, for example, sometimes this may be completely empty, and apparently this is a bug with like the that can also apparently happen with like the official beta that affects 1.6 and 1.6.2. So if that happens to you, then you just log out here, and then you log back in. So yeah. Uh, the VR. I'm just going to show you this very briefly. So, and you can obviously play as your characters. I haven't tried her, so let's give her a try. Trigger. Uh, so yeah, it does work. I have no idea how to play as her, but that's fine. I don't know, she seems underwhelming, at least so far. But I don't know, I could be wrong. Just like Astra was, for instance. People were doing like sick combos with her, but whatever. And obviously you can exit at any time. So just want to check the options. And yeah, sound effects, dialogue, all turn all the way up. And yet, well, obviously, I've been told that for like the beta versions, they don't bother to implement like the voices and stuff. And I guess that seems intentional, but whatever. And you can change like the voice language and stuff. If you change it to Japanese, for instance, it says like it will download 3 megabytes, but it's basically empty. So yeah. And français, Dutch, Portuguese, and English. Saying it to English, of course. Let's check. Okay, so for some reason, sometimes when you go to agents, I forgot to mention that as well, it will do that as well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this on here though, because well, I've pretty much showed you pretty much everything that was implemented this. So yeah, so